Ever feel like stepping onto a used car lot is, well, like entering a battleground? Today, we're going deep on a company that's trying to flip that whole script. They're called Carma, and they're all about like a customer experience approach instead of just like the hard sell. And we got our hands on some internal documents from Carma outlining their 5 pillars of conversation. A really fascinating look, I think, at an industry that's like really ripe for a shakeup. What's really interesting to me is how they define themselves. Like right off the bat, they call themselves customer experience champion, not salespeople, right? And they emphasize like transparency and finding the best vehicle for the customer, even if it means they don't make a sale. It almost sounds too good to be true. Their big thing is that they're trying to create value for the customer. So I want you to think for a second. When was the last time you felt like a car dealership was actually trying to give you value, not just like extract it from you, you know?
Exactly. Yeah. Trying to get the most out of you that they can. Yeah. You're just like a walking dollar sign. This is a completely different approach.
And they're really serious about this transparency thing. They put all the information up front, like service history, Carfax report, warranty details, all of that is right there in the first 2 paragraphs of the listing.
Wow. So you don't even have to like dig for it. All right there.
And get this, they offer free market analysis reports. Show that they are pricing their vehicles 10% below market value.
10% below market. That's a bold claim. I wonder how they do that.
Yeah, are they just like cherry picking a few cars to make that statement? You know what I mean? Their documents suggest that this is a company-wide policy, but it would be interesting to see how they actually maintain that consistently. Maybe it's like a loss leader strategy to get people in the door and, you know, hoping that they'll buy additional services or upgrade. So, okay, they've got this customer first idea, but how do they actually put it into practice?
Well, they've got this specific way of talking to customers. They call it systematic questioning. And it's all about really understanding the customer's needs before they even mention specific cars, which is really different. But here's the key. They emphasize asking permission before diving into questions.
So it's not like a bombardment of questions as soon as you walk in.
Yeah, it's not like that stereotypical car salesman, you know. They want to create more of a collaborative environment, not a combative one. And once they've gathered information from you, they summarize your needs back to you, which shows that they were listening, helps build trust.
So let's talk about Carma, the company itself. They've been around for 13 years, sold over 16,000 vehicles. But here's the thing that I found really fascinating. They don't have commissioned salespeople at all. They have what they call base pay customer experience champions. That seems like a huge risk. I think it shows how committed they are to this customer-centric model because it removes the incentive for salespeople to push cars that people don't need or can't afford. They also have a very rigorous 90-point inspection process. They provide Carfax reports and offer a 90-day warranty on all work performed. Plus, they include OBDII scans, which is basically like a detailed health report for the car, you know, showing any potential issues. It's all about transparency. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention this. Over 90% of their vehicles are certified pre-owned. So they're eligible for extended warranties and maintenance plans.
So they're taking away a lot of the risk that usually comes with buying a used car?
It seems like they're really stacking the deck in the customer's favor. And it all comes back to this whole karma philosophy, you know, trying to create a positive, stress-free experience. And they even encourage their employees to share personal stories with customers, build rapport. I don't know, have you ever had an experience where that's been effective?
Yeah, I mean, I think when you feel a connection with someone, you're more likely to trust them.
And it makes it less transactional. So what do you think? I mean, is this the future of car buying?
I mean, it's hard to say for sure. I mean, their approach is definitely innovative, and it addresses a lot of the pain points that I think customers have with traditional dealership. But whether it's scalable, you know, and sustainable in the long run, that remains to be seen. I mean, could this level of transparency and customer focus actually become like the industry standard? Or will traditional dealerships find ways to adapt? It's definitely something to think about next time you're, steeling yourself to step onto a car lot.
Yeah, bracing for battle. Well, thanks for diving deep with me. Catch you on the next one.